Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. Today is the 18th of May 2025. It is Sunday today and it is really muggy, so warm. Okay, I hope you're having a really lovely Sunday, Libra. I'm sorry I've been a little bit late with my readings, but there's been a lot going on. My son's birthday was yesterday and there was family over. And I just got done finishing 12 night shifts in a row without a break, and I needed to catch up on some much needed sleep. But I didn't get the chance to because my family came over yesterday, my son's birthday, so I had a lot of preparation to do for that. And then I had to catch up on some other readings as well. So Libra, let's just see what we get from your oracle first, okay? Give me messages for Libra. Give me messages for Libra. What is it they need to know? What does Libra need to know right now? This is not the easiest deck to shuffle. Okay, Master. So there's something about mastering your energy, being in control. Also about mastering your emotions. In fact, let's just read what the book says. Because number 15. No, okay, right, here we go. So fear and doubt often prevent a relationship from flowering or from manifesting. In matters of the heart, they can restrict and confine. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and only sees a negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved. Yep, self-limiting beliefs. Or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts are not controlled. If these thoughts are not controlled, they will manifest of more of the same continuing and never-ending destructive cycle. So let go of your fears. It's the same as that imprisonment card with the Kipper deck here. It's like being in prison. It's like self-limiting beliefs, thinking that, you know, things are always going to go wrong. You have moving on. There's something that you could be moving on from, someone that you're moving on from. Okay. So that's your message from that deck there. Let's go in with the Kipper. In fact, let's go in with your cosmic messages and see what messages they have for you. Okay, Spirit, please tell me what messages Libra needs to know right now. What is going on with the sign of Libra placements? Sun, Moon and Rising, Venus signs. What do they need to know right now? What is their advice? Okay. What messages do you have for Libra? What messages for Libra, Spirit? Find ways to lighten up and do not take everything so seriously. Okay, yeah. I think that a lot of the times people misconstrue somebody that laughs and jokes a lot as somebody that's just silly and they're not serious about anything. But that's the difference. It's like you can be serious about what you do, take that seriously, but just don't take yourself seriously. And there's a big difference there. And I feel like you know, some people do take themselves so seriously, and I find that especially in spiritual community where ego is very much, you know, in fact most of the cult leaders and New Age movement people are narcissists. You know, they're so vain, they're egotistical, they love to be the one that has all the answers, that has a following. Yeah, I mean, it's those people are so serious, but there's on the bottom of the deck it says give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Yeah, life is hard, right? Life is hard. but we're making it. You know, we're winning. You know, we're surviving it. So yeah, it's not easy being in this, you know, three-dimensional planet spinning around, or if you believe it's spinning around, or whatever shape it is. It doesn't really matter, right? But yeah, I'm gonna have to shut that door because the wind is just making it. I don't know if you can hear that. It's really annoying me. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I don't know what it is. It's like a dripping tap or a door that just keeps going boof, boof, because there's a window open, you know? And I'm like, oh. And a lot of the time my son just leaves the doors open and I say, shut the door. And he just ignores me and he goes upstairs and leaves the door open. And then I have to get up and shut it because I can't, I can't stand that banging of the door. All right, so let's just see. There's somebody you're closing the door on here. That's why I'm talking about doors. You're closing a door on something and you're opening another one. You're moving on from something. Let's just see. Message, mature woman. What else? Expectation. There's something that you're expecting here. Something that you're expecting, and I feel like it is a message. Now it could be from this mature woman, a mother, or you know, an older sibling, or it could be somebody that you're in a connection with or were in with. It could be a male. Don't pay attention to the gender, but there's something about a message. You've got high honor here on the bottom of the deck as well. So somebody's going to message you and you're kind of expecting to hear from this person. What they have to tell you, I do not know, but we shall find out. Alright, so, alright, Libra. Give me messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? What is going on with Libra's energy, spirit? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Give me answers, please. What does Libra need to know, Spirit? What does Libra need to know? You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. There was fire sign energy. It looks like there was some kind of delay or blockage or a false start in something. Something that should have happened, but it didn't. Nine of Coins. Okay, 9 of Coins in the recent past. You've also got these two here. You've got the Ace of Coins and you've got the Chariot in reverse. There's delays. So there looks like there have been delays in something here in the recent past, okay? Tell me about the present energy for Libra. What's the present energy? You've got the Six of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is for the middle? What is in the middle of Libra's reading? What is in the middle? You have the Knight of Swords, more air sign energy. Tell me more for Libra. You have the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, and in the near future, what is the near future for Libra? You have the Empress, Taurus energy. And you have the Knight of Cups. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Three of Swords. Okay. Alright, on the bottom of the deck you have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and you have the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay, right. Two of Cups. We've got soulmate connection here, spiritual union. Yeah, there's a past energy here. There's looking back to the past. Somebody that was very special to you here. A soulmate connection, someone that you're reminiscing over. And there's a sense of like there being something squandered here, like a missed opportunity, feeling rejected. Eight of Wands, there could have been travel, lots of communication, could have been an online thing. Eight of Coins, and this was a lot of work. There's something about this being work. All right, so let's go in and clarify. Any messages for Libra? Tell me about this energy. Clarify this reading for Libra, please, Spirit. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Wands in reverse. You've got the Devil here. Capricorn energy. So there's a feeling stuck here. Something that, some kind of false start. It's like something that was supposed to happen but didn't, because there's a stuck energy here, feeling trapped. And I feel like this is feeling trapped because there's something about an addiction, something you need to free yourself from, but felt like you couldn't. There's a codependency energy here. Could be sexual as well. Obsession. Tell me about the Devil with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you've got the Two of Pentacles. Could be something to do with finances, somebody being dependent, somebody struggling with money, or they feel trapped because they have to give to another energy here. Somebody's feeling trapped financially. And there's a sense of going backwards and forwards to another energy. So there's somebody here that I feel like there could have been such potential for a lot of a breakthrough, really, some kind of passionate new beginning. But then there's a sense of somebody here being trapped between you and somebody else. But this person has to keep going back to another energy here because they're giving to this other energy. And it could be out of this person being codependent on them, or it could be that they're codependent on you, or something like that. There's an energy, another person involved. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles with the Devil. Tell me more about the two. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an energy of giving to two here. Being generous. But I feel like with this, yeah, Ten of Wands, the burden. Somebody's burdened financially. Somebody that has been giving to two. But I feel like the other energy was receiving more because I don't know if this person was having to look after somebody here, or I mean, we do have this mature woman. Could be dealing with somebody's mother that they were taking care of, or this could be you. And so there's a sense of not being able to move freely and being trapped, you know, having this kind of, you know, being stuck by this devil, being chained. But whatever it is, it's almost like your love life has suffered because of something here. Something that had great potential that didn't really stand a chance because you cannot split yourself in two. Yeah, there's a sense of the burden of having to wait, just being left hanging around, somebody that's not able to give. They have to hold on to stability, hold back. Yeah, somebody that had to be very responsible. Could be your energy here. So tell me about the Nine of Coins. So this kind of having to be responsible, and you can see the look on this young man's face, is that, you know, even though he may have abundance and money and all the rest of it, but it's like I feel like you're saying, like, what good is this if it doesn't bring me happiness? If it's not bringing me love? If I'm stuck, you know, I'm in this kind of cage. It may be a very lovely looking cage, but there's a sense of it being a cage, but I feel like it's all the responsibilities. And as everybody coming to you, like offering you money for some kind of services, but you're tired. Yes, the money is good, but there's a sense of just like this not really fulfilling you right now. Because I feel like you're looking for love, you know, you're afraid, but you're looking for love here. Okay, so tell me about this Nine of Coins. What is the Nine of Coins for Libra? It's like, is this all there is? Just being responsible and having money, but I feel like I don't have anyone to share it with, because it is very independent energy, but after a while it's like that becomes quite tiring, doesn't it? And old, yeah. You want a passionate new breakthrough here. Okay, so there's somebody that really, you know, got your engines revved, should I say. Tell me about this Ace of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. What is the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles? Death card, yeah, something that ended that should have been a new beginning here. There's something about a transformation as well. Scorpio energy. Scorpio may be significant. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, there's an ending to something here. An ending to something that was a really lovely energy. It could be like, you know, an intense sexual connection that you had with somebody that you wanted things to go further with, but it didn't. There's something about work, you know, the work that you do or this person does that was holding you back, and this caused some kind of heartbreak here, you know, things that just, you know, somebody took a pause and thought about, you know, is it really possible for me to invest in something here, because I'm stuck doing this, you know? I'm stuck working on my money, or wherever you are, whatever that you're doing, it feels like something or someone has been holding you back from something that you really wanted here. Tell me about the Death card. What is the Death card for Libra? Too many responsibilities. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about there being little to give. Little to give here in the way of commitment. I can't give you very much right now. I have to look after somebody, or there's something I'm doing. That's the energy I'm getting from this recent past. You've got the Ace of Coins, so there is something about a new beginning. It could be work related. Whatever this is, there's an offer, something new. And then you've got the Chariot in reverse, so there's delays in this, and it could be something about travel plans not working out, but there's some kind of delays. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles for Libra. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. So there's something about fate here, past life connection, that you had this feeling, this connection with someone here. But it's like fortune is turning in your favor. But I feel like what it is that with the Chariot in reverse, it's like you failed to see, or somebody failed to see, that you can turn the handle on fortune. You can turn it in your favor, but something just, some kind of plans or whatever this was, got out of control fast. And you've got the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, so there's something about not being able to commit to something because things just kind of dissolved. It's like things just weren't happening. There were blockages and obstacles involved in things, something that should have happened, something that was meant to be for you, but just didn't happen. It couldn't solidify. Whether it was a relationship or something else, something that was meant to be for you. I feel like there's a sense of a missed opportunity here. You got judgment. The divine is calling you up. There's something about a decision you need to make. There's something about a choice. There's underlying energy. There's confusion. It's like, I don't know what I want here. King of Swords. You need to find the solution. So what is the Six of Swords? So there's moving forwards. What is the Six of Swords for Libra? What is the Six of Swords? Okay. You've got the Two of Swords, feeling stuck from moving forwards. Because there's, excuse me, there's still a decision. Yeah, there's some kind of decision or communication that needs to happen in order to move forwards with something. Something about an idea, a plan, or some kind of confession or whatever this is. It's like there's something about truth and communication that needs to take place. There needs to be a breakthrough here in order to move forward. So there's something about a decision, but being stuck. You could be ignoring, or somebody could be ignoring you, ignoring that there's a decision to be made. Tell me about this Two of Swords. So there is this past energy here, nostalgic energy, looking back to the past. You've got the Hermit going within, trying to find some kind of answers to this past life connection. So there is somebody here. There could be an age gap between you and them. You've got the King of Cups. Somebody's in their emotions. The Empress, Taurus energy. There's the Empress here in the near future as well. Some of you may have children, or there's something about wanting to birth a new connection, birthing something new. Anyway, let's just see, get that card. Tell me about this Two of Swords. What is the Two of Swords for Libra? The Six of Wands, okay. Yeah, there's something about needing to cross some kind of finishing line first in something that you're doing. But I do see some kind of success. I feel like there's somebody here that you're trying to ignore, and I don't feel like this person is somebody that's easy to ignore, because they're very attractive for one. You've got Leo energy here, strength. There's something about you trying to ignore this person, trying to withdraw from them, trying to find the strength to withdraw, but it's not easy because there's something about them that they're, you know, I mean, they have a lot of attention, this person. They receive a lot of attention. And this is somebody that you feel like was supposed to be with you, but there's something about you being tied up, unable to give your full attention to this, or maybe them. But there's somebody trying to get your attention here. I feel like they want some kind of success with you, but there's a sense of there being a tough decision, you know, because you're stuck. What do I do? I've got this responsibility. What is the Knight of Swords in the center of Libra's reading? What is the Knight of Swords? Yeah, you got the Seven of Cups. So there's something about a message coming in, and it could be about a choice, an option. Somebody could be making some kind of choice here, but you do have a message that you've been expecting. And with the Knight of Swords, this is, you know, a message coming in fast. It's like a matter of urgency. What is the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Swords? Tell me more about this for Libra. So you got the Four of Wands here, 1111. You're on the right path. So there's something about, it could be something about a home, could be moving. with the Four of Wands. But there's something about a happy ever after here with that Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a sense of moving forwards with something here with the Six of Swords. You're moving away from some energy where things were just not working out. So you're moving towards something else. And it could be that, you know, Spirit is saying to you that you're on the right path here. So what is this Four of Wands? Tell me more about this. Tell me more about the Four of Wands for Libra. Yeah, growth and expansion. You've got the Three of Wands. So the Three of the Wands, the Four of Wands. So yeah, there's something about somebody that's waiting. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in. But with this Three of Wands, this is in your current energy. This is saying that your ships are about to come in. There's something about growth and expansion and having a vision for the future here. So things are starting to move. So I feel like whatever this stuck energy was in the past, things are starting to move on now. They're starting to go somewhere. You know, you're crossing this finishing line. You're moving away from some past energy. Things are going to start happening now. So you've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's taking action with the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you're going to be working on, or somebody wants to work with you. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Three of Pentacles, sorry, is Capricorn energy. So there's something about collaboration. This person is coming towards you. They may have done already, depending on your timeline. But this person wants to work with you. Okay, they want to collaborate with you with something that you're doing. Okay, we've got Justice here. Libra, this is your energy. So there's something about balancing out the scales, putting something that was wrong to right. Somebody that I feel like, excuse me, didn't wait for you in the past, but now they're coming back. They're coming back here. There's a lot of fiery passion with this energy. So what is the Empress? What is the Empress for Libra? You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, something that you're working on. There's something new that in the future that you'll be birthing, whether this is a business, whether self-employed or promotion. There's something that I feel like you are creating by yourself. Something that involves work, but it's something that you are, you know, you're giving your love to, your all to. There's high honor as well with this. Whatever it is you're doing, it's getting a lot of respect and high honor. And it's something you're doing that is coming from the heart as well, I feel. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles with the Empress. The Hermit, you've been giving this a lot of thought. And I feel like whatever this was that you've been giving thought to and planning, the Seven of Swords, there's a sense of you coming, you know, going up to the top of the mountain and trying to figure things out, and it's now time to come down and put this to work. It's time to come down and start working on this. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's something about strategy here, but also someone is avoiding giving something here as well, I feel. The World. There's a closed cycle with the Lovers. Okay, there's a closed cycle and a lesson learned about somebody here. There's sadness about this, but because this person was an energy that in the past they were not giving. They were not giving whether they were not able to, but there's something about planning here. Trying to come up with some idea and some plan, some solution. So here we've got the Knight of Cups. So this could be them. What is the Knight of Cups? What is the Knight of Cups for Libra? There's somebody coming towards you with an offer. You've got the Page of Cups. Could be a younger energy. There's somebody here that may owe you a giant apology. Look at the size of that cup. Somebody that really feels they owe you some kind of apology, explanation for the way they hurt you in the past. So yeah, this person's coming with an offer. They regret the cycle was closed. I feel like they learned a lesson with that World card. It could be somebody that was at a distance. Could be somebody that was giving to somebody else and not to you, but this person feels like a fool, Libra. Now they want a new beginning with you. They're about to take a leap towards you. It's like a reset. You know, one cycle's been closed. Now there's another cycle that's getting ready to open. And there's something about, you know, commitment, legacy, letting each other in to each other's worlds here. Yeah. And it could be somebody that's wanting to work with you on something. Something that I feel both of you are actually could be skilled at. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. With the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, what is the Ten of Swords? Ten of Pentacles, no, that's just that same energy again. What is the Ten of Swords for Libra? Five of Swords. Okay, so there's something about conflict here. Some kind of conflict or mind games or an unfair situation. It's like somebody that was avoiding something here. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So these fell out when I was about to clarify this deck here, and the Three of Swords is this heartbreak, being hurt. Somebody's feeling hurt, but there's a message coming in. So the Page of Wands is a message, and it's a message that if you're sitting in this Three of Swords energy in the near future, it's like there's a message coming in that may make you happy here. Some good news. And the Knight of Wands, we've got somebody here returning this fire sign energy. There's a lot of fire in this. Fire and earth signs and fire signs here I'm picking up on a lot of. And Taurus, Capricorn, yeah, earth signs. But those are the main ones. Oh yeah, we've got all of them actually. We've got Virgo here. But yeah, there's somebody here that's going to be coming towards you. There's going to be a lot of passion. Someone that is excited to message you. I feel like you're going to be excited as well. But you are going to be afraid. Look. Remember the message of the Master about, you know, mastering your heart. Don't be afraid to love. Because the past is the past. And the present is, and you know, now is the present. It's a gift. It's a present. So yeah, there's this energy of, I mean, we're never really in the future. We're always kind of like in that present moment, aren't we? So, let the fears go. I feel like it's saying let the fears go, yeah. Trust in your intuition. It may be that you do, it's a little bit scary with the moon energy. It's like, I don't know where, you know, what's going to happen, where this is going to go. I can't see. I feel like I'm blindfolded here, but then you just kind of breathe out and just relax and just trust in your intuition here. All right, so let's just see what is on the bottom of the deck. So you've got the Devil, and you've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Alright, so the Devil and the Ten of Swords. In fact, I think I want to go in with that same deck. That one doesn't shuffle so good. Alright, so tell me about the Devil and the Ten of Swords for Libra. What is this that they don't see coming in? After this, we're going to go in with the all signs, okay? So whatever sign that you're dealing with, whatever they're on their mind or whatever. We're going to see what their intentions towards you are, okay? Alright, so what is the devil? Tell me about the devil for Libra. Yeah, there's something that you're moving on from. It's like you're not stuck anymore. Something doesn't have a hold on you anymore. You're moving forwards. You're moving away from this kind of being trapped. Whether this is self-limiting beliefs, addictions, codependencies, whatever it is. It's like you're moving away from this. Tell me more about the devil. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're letting go of some burden here. You're ready to let go of a burden. Yeah. Something about commitment here. Something that you've been committed to. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're taking action with something. Somebody wants to move forwards with you though. I feel like they want to commit to something with you, whether it's a relationship or a work thing, but I'm getting a relationship here. You've got the 7 of Coins for the 10 of Swords. So there's something about still holding on to this hurt. But the 7 of Coins sees you taking a pause, thinking about, is this what I want? Will things be different this time? Do I want to carry on doing what I'm doing, or do I want to go and do this now? It's that kind of energy. Because you're taking a pause because you're maybe still hurting, or you're just remembering the hurt. You've got the 6 of Wands. So there's something about success here and crossing the finishing line. I feel like whoever this is, Libra, they're very attractive. Page of Coins. Yeah, there's something about an offer of commitment here. I feel like there's a younger energy here. If not, maybe they were coming out as slightly immature, but you know, maybe they've changed. You've got Judgment here, yeah. Being called up to make a decision, a realization, and the Moon being in your intuition. Yeah, there's a choice. There's something about making a choice here. It may be confusing because there was something of a Tower, Aries energy, but I feel like you're being called up to make a choice about committing to someone here. Alright, so... God damn it, give me the dice. Alright, so let's see who this is. What signs are we getting? We're getting Pisces, getting Capricorn, getting Pisces again. You're getting Leo, Pisces again, that's 3 times. Leo, that's twice. Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius again. Sagittarius again, 3 times for Sag. A lot of fire, yeah, and Earth. You've got Virgo, Libra again, and Capricorn. Let's just do one more, and then we'll go with the all signs. Aries, okay. So Aries. Alright, you guys, let's just pause this and I'll meet you back here for the all signs. Okay, welcome back to your all signs. Let's see what the other zodiac signs' intentions towards you in love are. Aries right through to Pisces. Okay, Aries right through to Pisces. Look at my sun upside down. There we go. Oh, my nose. I just had like a really big sneezing fit while the camera was on pause. I was like, oh, here comes the hay fever. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's see. Right, so starting with Aries. What are their intentions towards Libra? Okay, these fell out. So they want a reunion with you, but there's been some kind of delays. What else? They're trying to find the courage and strength to come towards you here. They're full of anxiety. They're crying in the shower with their clothes on. Why? It could be something about distance. But they want to move forwards with you. There's a sense of them waiting. Okay, they want peace with you. So that's Aries. They're beside themselves over you and about the delays. And I feel like what the delays are is, I mean, we've got an ocean here as well. There's something about being far away. Okay, Taurus. Taurus is haven't come in with an apology yet, or there's something about them being unaccountable, immature. And there's a sense of them wanting to drop a burden. What is this? Okay, they're walking away. They're not going to apologize. They're just going to walk away. And they're kind of like a little bit sort of changeable anyway. So that's Taurus. Tell me about Gemini. What was that? Gemini is hot on the heels for you. Yep, very attracted to you. They're coming towards you. If there was conflict, they want to fix this with you. Okay, a painful ending. They're heartbroken over this, so they want to fix this with you. Who was that? Gemini. Cancer. Let me do it all the way over there. Cancer, there's attraction here. They're going to come in with some kind of message, but there's a sense of them being kind of like, I don't know, a bit immature here, maybe fleeting romance. There's, yeah, they failed to make the right decision. Things just didn't work out with them. You closed the cycle, or they did. There's a sense of them being your twin flame though, you guys. Tell me about Leo. Leo's coming in with communication and truth. Or they want to, but there's something about delays in communication or a blockage. You may have blocked them, they may have blocked you, whatever. There's a sense of them just not coming forward because of this. So what the hell? Why are they coming in or want... There's a sense of being very demanding and jealous. There's a lot of jealousy in this connection. Or they were jealous and you're coming out. I don't know, this is divine feminine energy. I don't know. This is the divine. Apparently there's a sense of somebody being manipulative here. So that's Leo. Virgo. Virgo wants commitment. Yeah, they want commitment, all right. You've got the Hierophant right after that. They feel unfinished business with you. So that's Virgo. Libra. Libra, there's a sense of them being very materialistic, selfish, mean with their money. Yeah, it's like it's over with them. Yeah, and they're a player too. There was intimacy and bonding with them though, but they had this grass are greener attitude. Scorpio. Scorpio's coming out as like, I don't know, there's a sense of maybe feeling taken for granted, or they did feel like taken for granted here, but there's a sense of having hope for the future in love, but they're cutting you out. I feel it's hope for someone else. They're single, not in a relationship. They're focusing on themselves, but they do want a future with somebody. Who is that? Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is hanging around. They may have seen things from your perspective. They're in their emotions over you. They're making a choice. What is this? Okay, so they want to cross the finishing line with you. They want success with you. They feel like there's a sense of divine timing with you both. That one fell out. They feel a missed opportunity with you. Four of Cups in reverse. Capricorn. Capricorn is watching you like mad, like really stalking you, but they're not saying anything for the most part. Their focus is on their money. They want to connect with you though. They're coming back around. So that's Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius feels like they've got nothing to give, or they breadcrumbed you. They're coming in to talk to you though. They're sad about the way things happened and now they want to give equally. So they breadcrumbed you, didn't give you much. They want to be fair now. Divine, yeah, they've been doing a lot of reflecting. Tell me about Pisces. What is Pisces? Okay, Emperor. They're coming towards you as the Emperor. They want to be in control. Things. There's a sense of like not getting justice in this. They may have caused this tower, but now they're taking action. The Fool, they want a new beginning. They feel severed connection from you. You are their soulmate. They're in their emotions about you. They may be coming to your house. All right, so Libra, that's your reading. Thanks for being here, you guys. Let me know if any of the reading resonated with you, if you enjoyed it. I have started a Pisces channel. The links are in the description. If you are dealing with a Pisces and you want to know where's Pisces readings gone, I'm putting them on another channel now so that I can focus on Pisces, because that's my sign, and they're one of my biggest viewers, so I've been doing a lot of focus on them. So just in case you want to know where they are, there they are. It's called Pisces Frequencies. Okay, love you guys. Bye for now.